your pussy. Fucking faggot. Oh my fucking god.
Speedrun.
Yippee.
We are
Back for good. Yo. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 70 of Cocteau Twinks.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 70.
Yeah, we're really late on the upload schedule, obviously, because we went overseas boots to Hong Kong and Taiwan. So sorry if you missed us. We
not sorry.
We did record much content overseas, which I am currently in a fucking legal custody battle with YouTube right now. Yeah, I uploaded part 1 of the vlog and it literally got taken down like a couple hours later and removed, and then we got a warning on our channel because I went against the sex and nudity policy, which, by the way,
Can you believe it?
is literally so crazy because when I was younger, like the fucking videos that were available on YouTube and the things that I saw with my prepubescent eyes, like the fact that that was allowed to be on YouTube for decades and our vlog can't be up for more than like 3 hours is crazy. Like, what about Nair hair removal cream guy, huh?
Okay, well, when I was saying that probably shouldn't be on the app, you said
No, it should be on the app and everything, but like as a result, everything should be on the fucking app as well. Like, you know, these girls want to fucking argue that like, oh, my video, me talking about sucking dick and cock is like not educational. Again, I was educating the girls on my famous handjob tutorial, which I should actually sell for money because I'm genuinely that good at it. And anyone who's received a handjob from me can vouch for that.
Isn't that right, Nylon?
Nylon. You want to do land acknowledgement?
Yes. We would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land, the Wurundjeri people of the East Kulin Nation. We'd like to pay respects to the elders past, present, and emerging. Sovereignty has never been ceded. Australia-wide. I'm still not sure how that works with the treaty. Always was and always will be Aboriginal land.
Yeah, I also did want to mention, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everybody who gave their input regarding last week's episode when we were talking about, you know, like being morally conscious and in regards to like streaming services that were available on Spotify, YouTube, even shit like, you know, Apple Music. I don't use Apple Music, but like all these other corporations, because recently Spotify Wrapped came out and then all the girls were posting on their story saying like, oh, like, you know, if you still use Spotify, like you're disgusting. Like I'm using Apple Music instead. Or like I'm using
the second worst one.
I'm using Deezer instead.
These are nuts.
Like literally so many streaming services and like so many things, you know, you have to realize in our everyday lives are, you know, tied to Israel or tied to like, you know, inhumane practices that like the government are putting out. Like this is just how it is. And, you know, it shouldn't be like that. And I think that as consumers and as like, you know, people within these communities, like we definitely have the power to like pressure companies and to stop companies from like profiting and whatever, like especially
these practices.
Yeah, especially through like, I mean, boycotting, for example. Like I know that McDonald's lost a lot of money. I know Starbucks lost a lot of money. And a lot of corporations lost a lot of money. I think a lot of people canceled like Spotify subscriptions. But yeah, no, a lot of people messaged me and like, yeah, not just commented, but messaged me a lot of really insightful perspectives regarding all of this. This one person in particular said that I should start studying like revolution and like communist propaganda and stuff, like because they were saying like it will actually like if you're feeling really morally what's the word, like conflicted, if you're feeling really morally conflicted, like it's like you can actually like, you know, learn to kind of revolutionize and see the world for what it is and like your position in the world and how like, you know, you can still help in some way, right? Or just be conscious. Like I think being conscious is like a very important first step, which a lot of creators aren't, and a lot of like creators aren't even willing to creators or celebrities like aren't willing to even you know, admit it or acknowledge it in the first place. But
like Sydney Sweeney.
My jeans are blue.
My blue is jeans.
So yeah, like a lot of people sent me very interesting perspectives and honestly like I learned a lot. So I
how
just want to say
difficult
thank
is
you.
it to read the Communist Manifesto? Because as someone who's bad at reading, I feel like I'm just missing out.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've never read it, and I don't really plan on doing so, but this person told me that the subreddit called r/communism is actually quite good, and there's a lot of good materials there. And it's not even, like, you know, in terms of, like, studying and, like, educating yourself, like, it's not, like, I mean, obviously, like, if you go to, like, you know, a kind of institution or whatever and, like, are being given, like, academic resources to learn, it's like your learning is going to be significantly different compared to someone who is like, you know, learning from the world or like the internet. But yeah, this person pointed out a very interesting thing talking about like, I mean, it's like another massive dilemma I'm sure a lot of people face where like they go to like a university or like a school or institution that is like actively funding genocide or like has ties to war and military weaponry. Because I think a lot of people are in that boat, you know?
Yeah.
And these people at the end of the day, like, you know, obviously like their morals don't align with that. Maybe for some of them it does, but majority of these people, like they just want an education. And unfortunately, that's just where their money is going and they can't do anything about it. Like, what, you're going to boycott your education? Like, you know?
Yeah.
If you try to boycott, if you ever try to fucking speak up against it, your university shuts you down.
Yeah.
You get expelled. So it's like, what can you do, right?
Burn the uni.
Yeah, so I feel like it's
I will
very...
be starting my own uni.
Yeah.
It's called Shiz.
Ethan Tibb Academy.
Welcome to Shiz.
Yeah.
No, that whole thing is like so cooked. Not being able to protest on uni campuses. Like, relax. At least in Australia, I don't think anything like crazy happened at these like encampments and stuff. It's not like they were violent. And I actually don't know much about the encampments. I just know that they were closed down.
But then you also think like, you know, you being a university student, like protesting on your university grounds, like you kind of have to see how no matter what you do or no matter how much you protest, like at the end of the day, your money is still going towards this university and funding them. And it's like protesting is not gonna like change that, I guess. Or like, I mean, depending on the effect of the protesting for sure. And like how big the number is, the number of people. But it's like one of those like moral dilemmas, especially like a lot of things, like the fact that we have electricity and like, you know, live in really nice hooses and have access to food and water and all these things that probably a bunch of marginalized communities and a bunch of poorer people have to pay the price of.
Yeah.
You know,
at the expense of other people.
Yeah, at the expense of others. So I think it's very important to like always keep that in mind. But yeah, and I think I definitely really struggle too because, you know, as you know, like I'm a mass consumerist and I love to buy things. Like I love clothing and I love toys and figurines, but it's like I think a lot of the time I don't even like, it doesn't really cross my mind to think very deeply about like you know, who suffered as a result of me having this item right now.
Or even the environment.
What do you mean?
Like all these figurines, man.
Oh, and like the air is not happy.
Yeah, the air or just like all sort of things, the soil. I mean,
I get what you mean, like landfill.
Yeah, girl.
Oh. Mama, that's
anyway,
garbage.
Taking it back to Reddit, what's your favorite subreddit?
My favorite subreddit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't necessarily peruse on Reddit a lot, if I'm going to be so honest.
Okay, well, my favorite subreddit is probably r/word. Get it? Okay, that's all I
Girl, I know what your favorite subreddit is. And like, you know, this fucking video is going to be taken down too if I even said its name out loud. So.
What, the Zootopia one?
Zootopia armpit shots. But yeah, I never was that active on Reddit. You know, like there is a Reddit for cocteau twinks, but it's very inactive. I posted on it more recently, kind of asking people what their favorite episodes were, but barely anyone responded. Maybe like
hey guys,
3 people.
Jade from Cocteau Twinks here.
Yeah. Oh, you know, Spotify asked us to do another thing. I forgot to tell you this, but they sent me an email. They want us to be part of their they're doing like this promotion where like they put playlists on billboards. I think they did this in the past, and then you get to create a playlist and then you get to title it and dedicate it to someone. And then like they put it on a billboard and then people can like listen to the playlist. But the person from Spotify Australia actually asked if we wanted to make one. And I haven't responded because honestly, like I don't really want to do it.
Sounds a bit silly. It sounds like share a Coke with Michael.
Yeah, like share a Coke with cocteau twinks. Like, no thank you. Share a cock with cocteau twinks. Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't want to do it. So I think I'm just gonna respond and say like, no, thank you.
Period.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not. I don't like that idea.
Yeah, I think it's very like. I mean, you know, it's just very surface level marketing. Like, I honestly don't think it could do that much for us. If I'm gonna be so honest. But yeah, and also I just like don't want to like continue relying. I don't want to continue to rely on Spotify. Like, you know, I think I need to get back into marketing on TikTok again. I've been really sloppy with the clip farming on TikTok, and I apologize.
Bit of a sloppy Joe.
Because I've just been like, I just don't give a fuck anymore. Like, I'm just so lazy. And every time I post a fucking TikTok, like, the video always gets taken down or the sound gets removed, and it's like so annoying.
Have you heard that famous saying about gamblers? 99% of gamblers lose before they make $1 trillion. Kind of like that.
And I believe you.
Your next TikTok might get 1 billion views.
Yeah, yeah.
Has that happened?
Let's talk about our trip. Let's talk about our trip. Would you like to go first?
Right. So my trip consisted of me leaving here on plane and going to Hong Kong. And Hong Kong was good. But no, the trip was stun. How's the trip?
Stun.
How's the company?
Stun.
How's Nylon?
Stun. Nylon.
But the trip was actually really good. I forgot how long it had been since we last traveled together.
Well, I went to Indonesia in September by myself.
I'm aware.
It would have been Malaysia, February.
No, I've remembered now. I was just saying like, I forgot how long it's been.
All right.
Yes. But it was nice.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I felt that maybe you were a bit and this is not like a read in any way. Like,
this is a read.
No, it's not. I'm like being for real. I feel like on our trip, like you weren't as proactive and maybe a bit like just a bit distant. But obviously, like a lot of stuff happened before we left. Like you got into a new relationship, your dog died, rest in peace, Oreo. So I mean, I was pretty happy to take the reins, and I hope that like all the places that I chose and the planning we did, like I just hope it made you happy and that you liked it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I did. I'm very grateful that I got to go on the trip with you and that you did put in a lot of effort for planning. I know leading up to it, I didn't do like anything. I was like, what's a Hong Kong?
Can you Nong Krong in Hong Kong?
I thought we were going to Hong Kong and Thailand.
Yeah.
No, kidding.
Sawadee
Yeah, I know I didn't do like any lead up to it. I also had like uni and stuff. So I was like, I'm just going to go
Yeah.
with go something on the fly. Do it on the fly.
Taking
Do it as I go.
every day as it comes.
Yeah, coming.
Yeah.
The days are coming.
Taking, rolling with the punches.
Yeah.
Right.
A load a day keeps the doctor away.
I don't know what doctor you're going to, but.
Well, that's why you haven't seen the doctor, isn't it? Get it?
But I mean, I definitely I reached out to a lot of people asking for recommendations. I'm very lucky. I have a lot of friends from Hong Kong, a lot of friends from Taiwan. And you know, we even made friends when we were there, which is awesome. The best part about having a podcast and traveling is meeting people who watch the podcast, because it can either go like one of two ways. Like we meet up, and this is like it's not just like meeting up with like someone who like lives in your country. It's like meeting up with someone who lives internationally. Like literally their only impression of you is like how you present yourself online, right? So it always goes one of two ways. Like either they meet you and they're just like you're everything that they imagined and more, and like, you know, just like so funny and so eccentric and so interesting, or they like meet you and like they realize like, oh, you're actually just like an incredibly normal person who's like kind of funny sometimes. So I always wonder like which way it goes. Like I wonder if people enjoy like actually meeting us in real life versus only knowing us through the podcast.
Like, do you think like halfway through the day they might like start regretting?
Yeah. But you know what? Like I always take a chance. Like I'm always really open to meeting people, even though like sometimes it can be, you know, scary. Like you're meeting up with like a complete stranger that you've connected with on the internet. But I feel like pretty much like most of the times that I've, you know, agreed to meet, it's always like been the best. Like I love Timmy.
Yeah, the people we met on the trip were actually the bomb. Like
Timmy and Michael and Nora, and Aoife. I'm so sorry. Like, girl, you know who you are, and I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name. I can pronounce Rosie and Judy, and they were also a fucking key.
Miss Hops.
Yeah, but it's like no, it's really nice to like have those connections and be able to make friends overseas. Like I think that's one thing I'm really grateful for, like doing through the podcast.
You know, when we were hanging out with with Nora and Pen, when I think you went to the toilet once, they were like, "Oh, is it true that like is the podcast true? Like you don't like really talk?" And I was like, no, I talk. I can talk. I just don't a lot of the time.
I think you like need to be brought out of your shell, because you definitely talk, and you were doing a lot of talking when we were overseas. It's really funny. In like the vlog, you can like, I swear there's like 3 or 4 clips in the first part where I'm saying like, yeah, Ethan was pissing me off today. And not because you're like actively just like being a cunt, but like the thing with Ethan is that like he stims so much. You guys actually don't even know what like the level that it gets to, you know, like we're on the plane and he's literally like, I'm looking at him and he's like, my eye.
It's not a stim.
Shit is wrong with you.
That's not a stim. That's a bit. I'm like doing a bit.
No, but like but then you repeat it again and again and again. I swear to God, my eye, shit is wrong with you. I heard that shit 5 times a day, like from when I woke up to the moment we went to sleep. Like, good night, Jade, my eye.
It's intentional though. I don't think that counts as a stim.
But like, no,
shit
like,
is wrong with you.
I think, you know, like sometimes when we're walking, I feel like maybe you subconsciously do it to like fill the silence between us. Like if we're not talking about something, then you'll just start riffing off some like fucking 2-year-old reel. And like it sucks because I'm not as interested in reels as you are. So then it's like half the time I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Silver Bullet got me because I was like, who the fuck would know Silver Bullet?
That one
I
was
added
true.
him. Like, it's so like, if you know the video, it's like, it's so fucking niche. I don't even think like literally, like, not even the most chronically online person would know what Silver Bullet I added him is from. Like, actually.
What's that? What's that? What do they call? What do the kids call that? Ball knowledge?
Yeah. Oh, I know Ball. But
Yeah, that's me.
I think we're like you and I are both really chronically online, but we're just on like two different spectrums.
We're not so different, you and I.
I am someone. But
Frank. I need to watch that movie.
You're making me giggle so bad today. You've actually given me a case of the giggles. Maybe it's because of my sleep deprivation. I haven't slept in over 24 hours because mommy was working the oil rig and editing the vlog. But yeah, no, I feel like I'm really chronically online, but like I'm so on like gay internet.
Yeah, I think
you're on like man internet.
I've got man internet, but you know what? It's entertaining. I like it. I wouldn't change a thing about my internet. Isn't that romantic?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's beautiful. But the trip was legit litness. Everyone was asking me where I ranked it on the scale of like Jade and Ethan's travels. But I wasn't sure. I'd say either first or second.
Really?
Well, I couldn't remember my list before we left.
I think one of my favorite trips, well, my most favorite trip with you was Malaysia. For sure. But also...
Damn, I'm on my Malaysia shit. Kuala Lumpur.
But also, I think, like, traveling with you actually, like I was thinking about it when I was, like, on the plane back and I was, like, watching you sleep. As you know, mentally draining as you are sometimes, you know, and I feel like, you know, sometimes, like, during the trip, I was just, like, I was really struggling to, like, I don't know, keep it together for sure. You know me and my reluctance towards airports and directions and maps and planning. I'm like the fakest type A person. No, what did you say? Like, I pretend like I'm type B, but I actually am type A, but I don't know how to be type A, so that I just freak the fuck out. Yeah, but like, no, when I was on the plane with you, I was like thinking about it and I was like, damn, like, I'm so lucky that I get to travel with my best friend and like and that, you know, we get to look back on these memories and, you know, we get to talk to people about these memories and we get to like experience the world together. It's freaking awesome. And I'm grateful, you know, and that alone is enough for me to overlook all your faults and your shortcomings. So
that's nice. No, I'm really lucky as well to be able to go. First of all, to just travel. I'm very lucky to just travel. Second of all, very lucky to travel with you. Because yeah, you did get all those like really good recommendations, and that's because you like talking to people.
I outsourced and I didn't use ChatGPT. Yeah, because a lot of
ChatGPT, can you please write me a 2-week itinerary for Hong Kong and Taiwan? I need to see this, and this.
But that's what people do because like they can't think of like any ideas, I guess. But like I do like that you know, I can ask people and they can tell me like, oh, I used to come here when I was a kid. Like even when we went to Shenzhen and Timmy took us to Happy Valley, that was fucking awesome. And I did not know what to expect. I'm gonna be so real. Like when we arrived in Shenzhen and then Timmy was like saying like, oh, come meet me here. I was like, girl, like we are gonna get robbed in broad daylight, mama. But no, Timmy was fab. I really liked, I met this fab bitch named Nora who knew us like knew the podcast through seeing it on TikTok, but I actually was connected to Nora through a guy that I went on a date with in Hong Kong. And Nora is like fab. But what, like, when this guy like connected me with her, like he was saying like, oh yeah, like I have a friend in Taiwan. And then when I fucking met up with her, she was like, oh no, like I matched on Hinge, like I matched with that guy on Hinge.
And
I'm
they
like,
hadn't even met, right?
yeah, and they hadn't even met. And I'm like, y'all aren't fucking friends then. Like, what? So then, of course, when I met up with her, we had a fucking key. Like, it was like the best fucking time ever. And then she was on a date with Pen, and Pen was fab. Like, they were so fab. And like, it was like, no, it was awesome. But it's like, oh, like, men, I hate when they do that. Like, they see.
Wait, do you remember my melody looking like this?
Look at my Melody's little pecker. But yeah, I feel like I hate when men do that, where they're like, oh yeah, like that's my friend, and like it's not really his friend. Like they had sex after like meeting on Hinge. Like, I mean, I guess like good things can come from Hinge, and I guess Hinge is basically just like a medium that like, or a platform that like, you know, connects people together, and you don't necessarily have to act on your feelings of attraction. You know, like you could just meet with someone on Hinge and actually become friends. But I feel like it's like when men do that shit, it's like kind of like it's weird and it's insidious, right? They want the girls that they fuck to like all be friends with each other.
You guys should totally make out.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, you guys would get along so well. It's like, what makes you think that we would get along besides the fact that we're both Asian?
Yeah. He could have definitely just like based on like the like how your date went and how like the hangout went.
Yeah.
He definitely could have just said like, oh, there's some other person I matched with in Taiwan that seems lit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
maybe when did he tell you that? Was that like towards the start?
It was no. It was like when I told him that we were gonna go to Taiwan. Like, so it was like maybe a couple days, maybe a day or two after I met him.
Right.
But I'm actually, it was a blessing in disguise. Like, I'm really glad that I met Nora, because I think Nora is just beautiful, like so funny, intelligent, and gorgeous. Yeah, but Hong Kong, like as expensive as it was, and honestly, like I feel like I had very different expectations.
Same.
For Hong Kong, right? But then I feel like when we got there, it was like very expensive. I think there's like massive wealth disparity there, or like there's a lot of like Chinese old money, which like I didn't expect, because I just expect that all of that is like in Singapore, but it's actually in Hong Kong too. Like I didn't expect it to be as busy as it was, even though like I guess technically there's a place that a lot of people pass through.
It's in Asia.
Yeah. No, but it's like with like how people say like Malaysia is like a middle spot, and a lot of people just like pass through to get to other countries, right? That's kind of what Hong Kong is apparently as well. I mean, a lot of people live there too, but then like, yeah, it was like, honestly, Hong Kong was like I feel like the living standard was not that good, especially for what you're paying. Like accommodation was expensive, doll. The fashion was not that good. The food was really good, but the food is like quite like it's simple, like it's effective and it's good, but it's just simple dimple, pop it, squish. But despite all of that, Hong Kong changed my life.
Big dicks in town. Big dicks back in town.
Big dick daddy's back in town.
I need to get water. Do you want water?
I'm okay, but you can
continue.
Go. But yeah, when I was in Hong Kong, I actually went on another date with another guy. And yeah, I wasn't really expecting much of it, because like literally when we were meant to meet up, he fucking canceled on me. Like we had to go the day after, and I was like, do you know who the fuck you're talking to? Like, actually, do you know who the fuck you're talking to? But then we met up and all was well, because the moment we met, we like mama, there were sparks. There was a little chemistry there. I was like, ooh. You know that video of Tyler? She's like, Anyways, yeah, I met up with this guy in Hong Kong, and he might very well be the love of my life, and we can never be together because he lives so far away.
And he's busy being the IKEA of Hong Kong.
Yeah, he's like this guy who's like, you know, young, like my age or a year younger, but like
Young, hung, and pretty. Oh,
extremely young, extremely hung, extremely successful, like hot, like kind, funny, ambitious.
Did
like
you say hung?
Yeah. Extremely hung, like for real. Let me just reiterate, extremely hung. I think I met the most hung man in Hong Kong that night.
That's why they call it Hong Kong.
Down. I came to the right place. The World Trade Center.
And I went to Chunk King Express.
Unk King Express. But yeah, you know, I met this guy and, you know, we just went on a first date. But I feel like we went on this date and low-key it kind of changed my life because I was like, damn, like I never met anyone who I felt like I immediately hit it off with like so well. I just want to preface as well that he's a Leo.
I was about to ask because I suddenly have an interest in star signs. No, I was going to ask, have you ever spoken to another Leo man?
Yes. One of my friends from high school was a Leo. And but we were friends and we were quite close, but it was never like a romantic thing. Italian. Reminded me of Jonas. Him, Leo. But it's funny because this guy I went on a date with, like he was a Leo and his birthday was literally the day after mine. Of course, my birthday was first because, sorry, but I'm the more iconic one. Icon behavior. Yes, mama. Boots down, house the down. Yes, Houston, I'm deceased.
I think it's just because you like being the older one. Being a little more in control, a little more dominant.
A little more dominant. But yeah, no, his birthday was like the day after mine, which honestly, like I believe in signs and I think that was a sign. Like this isn't psychosis and I'm not crazy. Like I think this was a sign. Like I saw the sign. Like that's what it was giving.
I believe in science.
I believe in miracles.
I believe in miracles.
But yeah, like, where are you from? You sexy thing. Yeah, we just like hit it off. Like we were just like, it was just like buzz, 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 like the whole night.
You just what's the Hotel Transylvania thing? You zoinked?
Yeah, we zoinked. Yeah,
no, it's not zoinked.
No, it's like the spot zing. Yeah, we zinged. And he zinged all over me. Actually, he zinged
Where did
inside
he zing,
me.
Actually,
he zinged inside me everywhere. Like, girl, my ears were full of it. But yeah, like, we went back to his place, and you know, we did the deed.
The zinging continued. He zinged in your butt. He zinged in your mouth.
He stuck that thing everywhere. And I let him. And I was like, you can, like I swear to God, at some point he threw me through drywall. Like it was...
Like in The Incredibles?
Like literally like sometimes I like, you know, now that I'm back at home, like, you know, I look back on that and I reminisce and I get these flashbacks like, oh my God. Like I swear to God, when he was fucking me, like I reached flow state. I'm serious. Like he was hitting it so fucking hard. I like could actually feel like my body, like the chakra, like, you know, the reel of the woman talking about like the deep throating chakra. Yeah. Like that was me, girl. Like I felt that. Like I believe her because I felt that and I was there and I experienced it. But he was fab, like body fab, everything fab. Oh my God. Like I still like, you know, I was like when I was leaving his apartment, I'm like, you're not gonna wheel me out after like literally turning me inside out. Like who wants to watch Inside Out and then turn my pussy inside out? Like literally he turned me inside out. I felt like a sock puppet. It was insane and it was so fab. Like literally, but like this is what I was talking about. Like, and I can't even fucking talk about it in the vlog because then the vlog will get like, you know, taken off of the internet. But like I actually cannot believe that I took that. Like I think about it, I like close my eyes and I see it and I shudder. I'm like, oh my God.
You're a
Like,
hero.
I'm a hero. I'm literally a fucking hometown fucking hero, you know? And like,
You got phantom pain now, like those furries in VR chat. I told you about that, right?
yeah. But, you know, I like that, you know, as much as I liked him, I think he really liked me too. He said he really liked my stomach, which I thought was like a nice compliment because I don't think I've ever met a man who's complimented my stomach.
You know who says
Like
that?
What?
Hungry men.
You know who says that? A man who is trying to fucking wife you. Like, I like your stomach and your thighs and your hips. And like, oh, you have such big hips. And I was like, yeah, I have big childbearing hips. Like, you want to put a child in me?
No, you didn't say that.
He did say that.
You said that? You responded with that?
Yes. I said, you
Oh
want to
my
put a
God.
kid in me? Like, I got childbearing hips. And then he was like, maybe one day. But I did tell him that he can only ever fuck me raw if he builds me a chair. And then he said, I will build you all the chairs that your heart desires.
Mama, that's the white man that'll turn you into upholstery.
Yeah. But yeah, no, he was like, I mean, obviously, like, you know, looking back, we did just meet one time. And like, I think some of this is like slight delusion. I'm a little obsessed with him because like maybe because I have this memory of like everything just being perfect with him. But bitch, I'm telling you, he was so obsessed with me too. Like, I feel like we just really connected on like a level that I can't even like explain into words. It was just like we got each other.
You fucking zinged.
We literally zinged. And he was like just so like, I don't know, just like so appreciative of me and like of my time and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, like this man like wants me and like I actually kind of want him back and like he's not treating me like shit. Right?
Well, you got one of those here too. Not me.
I know, girl. Anyways, but yeah, so Hong Kong was really good, and I think I'm gonna have like a lot of like when I look back in the future, I'm gonna be
Have a lot of laughs.
really happy.
My eye. But do you prefer Taiwan?
I did prefer Taiwan just because I think it was like a lot more affordable. I think the fashion and the shopping was better, the food was better, like or just like more affordable.
Wait, what
like
part?
the food.
The food, yeah.
Yeah.
Fashion was better. Yeah,
Yeah, I
fashion.
liked the I liked walking through the street in Taiwan. It was very clean. Lots of gay people around, but like nobody's making like a big deal of it or like openly discriminating against anyone. Like everyone's just like really chill with each other. Yeah, I liked that it was like I feel like it was easier to get places. Like I think Hong Kong the roads were like really confusing to me and that's why I kept getting lost.
Wait, you keep saying like clean and stuff, but I feel like we're just as clean as Melbourne, despite the smell in some places. Sometimes it smells like something very strange, like not sewage, but something like as intense.
I think there was a lot of sewage smell in Hong Kong and I didn't like that. And just like a lot of smell of like people like, you know, coughing up phlegm and shit like that, which is like, you know, like shout out all my Asian unks who literally just like walk on the street and just cough up phlegm and spit it on the lawn or like on the sidewalk. Like I fuck with you heavy, keep going. But it's also like, girl, the smell.
I don't know if that can't.
A bunch of old men hawking up their shit like and
No, but
spitting
you
it.
know-
Yeah, girl, it builds smell.
I don't know.
And also,
There could be 100
bacteria.
people in a room farting and it wouldn't smell as bad as that smell that sometimes hits you,
girl,
which is just part of it. But I think like streetwise and stuff, like I feel like it was just as clean as Melbourne. Melbourne's kind of like not clean sometimes. There's always like homeless people vomit.
or there's like garbage smell. There's a lot of garbage smell in Melbourne. But no, I felt like Taiwan was pretty clean, you know. And Taiwan had more no smoking signs in Hong Kong than Hong Kong.
Meaning?
Like that.
Meaning I'm going to smoke here anyways.
Well, because baby, I'm a tourist, but I feel like maybe there's like more of like a kind of like a mentality or like a like a push for people to like not smoke
Think about the planet.
outdoors, yeah, like as publicly, right? But yeah, I think the day trip that we did to Shenzhen, I was like, that was one of the best decisions we ever made, even though I did almost kill you, and I'm sorry for that, and I'm sorry for scaring you. Mommy just got a little bit stressed.
You almost killed me for the first train before like any reason to potentially kill me. And on the way back, you should have killed me because you also could have directed, but that would have made a lot more sense if you killed me then. Because we could have been stuck in Hong Kong. I mean, stuck in Shenzhen.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a beautiful trip, and like I think that's like a memory that I will have for like the rest of my life.
Memory all alone in the moonlight.
Okay, come on, Glinda.
Girl, that's from Cats.
No, I know, but like
Cat's Eye?
your vocal
No.
your vocal range is giving Glinda the good witch.
I know, right?
So yeah, I mean, like honestly, going overseas was like so much fun, and even though I came back a little broke. I do have a government payment coming through in the next few days, so
Girl, even I spent a lot of money.
yeah, I spent a lot of fucking money, and I didn't even realize. I bought so many presents. My luggage was so overweight in Taiwan. I had to send a parcel back home. It was 18 kilograms, and it cost 360 AUD. It came to my house 3 days after I sent it. And then when I weighed my luggage at the end of my trip, it was still 22 kilograms, and my allowance was 23. So I don't know what the fuck was happening there.
I still don't get that.
Well, you know, like I feel like you're quite lucky because like whenever I go overseas, like I always have to bring like a lot of skincare and like a lot of makeup. Like those glass bottles and all the shit alone, it like weighs so much.
Yeah, I weighed your makeup and skincare altogether. It was 4 kilos.
Yeah, it weighs so much. And
so what happened to the other fucking 40 kilos?
I mean, like, yeah, like normally when I go overseas, I always get like a 30 kilogram luggage allowance, but for some reason, when I was trying to get Cathay Pacific, it only let me do 23 kilograms, and it was bloody like so bloody frustrating.
I don't even think that's an Australian accent.
There's just something.
It's just something I've been working on.
But yeah, no, the guy that I met in Hong Kong, he lives between Hong Kong and New York and LA.
But you want him to live between your ass cheeks.
I really want to visit him. Like I want to go to like the US and visit him. And that is so fucking performative. Like what, you want to go to another country for like a man who might not even fucking text you back, or like who might not even be there.
You know what you need to do for this US trip that you always talk about? I think you need to go for a year.
Like a full year?
A full year.
I mean, I don't even know how I could survive for a full year.
Work there.
You ain't gotta go to work.
But I think if you, I don't know, or just go buy like a one-way ticket and come back when you start hating it, because otherwise you'll be like, oh, I missed out. You have like so much that you want to do there.
Yeah, there is a lot that I want to do. I want to go to like so many different states and like road trip, like, you know, and I don't know, like I do really want to go to the US. Like I really think like it's fucking calling me. It's actually calling me.
The Big Apple?
The Big Apple. Maybe I could work.
Hey, Apple.
I'm like trying to figure out like what I could do for work. Like I don't want to just be like like I could be an NYC influencer for sure, but I want to do something more, you know? Like Kim Kardashian wanting to be a lawyer. I swear she failed the bar exam like 12 times. There was a news article that came out about her recently. It was like something got to do with the show, like doctor reveals that Kim Kardashian has holes in her brain. And like he like did like a scan on her brain or whatever, and like it was like, oh my god, I'd fucking die if an article like that came out about me.
Well, at least she's not like just
Yeah.
buying her way into it.
But okay, this is the thing. Like, you know, when one trade closes, another trade opens. Like, you know, for the rest of my life, from the day I was born until the day that I die, like, there will always be trade waiting for me. Like, there's trade everywhere for those with eyes to see. Correct? And yeah, like, I was seeing this guy, like, before I left. And I think that before I left, things were, like, kind of rocky. So then I was feeling pretty uncertain about it. So that's why when I was overseas, I like downloaded Hinge again and stuff because I was like, look, like I don't even think it's gonna last with this guy when I come back. However, he asked to pick us up from the airport and then I let him. And then we like arrived at the terminal and then he was like there waiting for us and he dressed up as like a driver and then was holding a sign and then was talking in this like awful voice. Oh my God, Ethan. I was like gonna die. I was actually gonna die in the airport. And then like, yeah, he like put our luggage in his car and then there was like something in his back seat and he was like, oh, could you grab that thing for me in the back seat? I was like, sure. And I opened it and inside this picnic basket, he had a full plate of unshucked oysters. Sorry, I just came thinking about it again.
Oh,
and
okay.
these egg tarts that he like made because I was telling him about how I'm going to really miss egg tarts in Hong Kong and then he made them for me. I mean, his ones were maybe not at the same level of the egg tarts in Hong Kong, but they were pretty good. Did you like it?
Yes.
I liked it too, but I just felt like it was like...
You just didn't want to give him all that.
No, I just felt like it was like really eggy and I think the pastry was a bit thickums. But no,
I hate to say this, but it's an egg tart.
I did enjoy it. Like I did enjoy eating it and so did my housemates and so did Ethan. But then then he got to meet Ethan for the first time and I think that was like a big thing for me.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I mean, I just kind of like, I don't even know if like you really like him all that much, but maybe you like him because of how nice he is to me.
No, I like him. I like him.
I like that autistic man. And would it be wrong if I asked that
if he wasn't
man
nice
to
to
dinner?
you, then obviously get rid of him. Like, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
But he's like, he's funny.
But he's like such a man. Like he's like stupid, silly boy humor, you know?
Yeah, but that's like that's not what I think of when I think of a man. When you say man, I picture like
Abby Chatfield's husband.
no, that's a sissy.
No, that is a fucking animal that needs to be locked in a cage, actually.
He's fine. He's chill. He's a feminist.
When he's watching women's sports and he says "good girl."
Ew.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Abby Chatfield like posted a video of him like it was like, and people say women's sports is boring. And then it's like a video of him watching women's sports and he's like, oh yeah, Sheila, right on Sheila, good girl, get the ball. Like it's so fucking like ew. Anyway, sorry, this is just like Australian fucking bullshit. But yeah, my oyster boy.
He's literally quirked up white boy.
He is so quirked up white boy and he's like quirked up stoner simp white boy who like genuinely really likes me.
I think that's what you need.
Yeah.
Like he's interesting. He's interesting.
Yeah. No, he definitely keeps me on my toes for sure. But this is the tea and this is what I wanted to talk about, right? So
my arm is actually like so like tender and sore because you keep hitting me.
This is what I wanted to talk about. So like I was really worried about telling him that I slept with another person in Hong Kong. We're not exclusive, but like we have been seeing each other for a while. So then, you know, like we hung out these past few days and then I told him like, yeah, I slept with someone while I was overseas. And then he was like, oh yeah, that's calm. Like I like went on a date with someone while you were gone. And I was like, oh really? And then I was like, yeah, I like slept with someone because I felt like our relationship was like pretty uncertain. And he said the same thing. And yeah, like it was nice. Like I feel like we talked a lot more about like ourselves and like our personal like thoughts and feelings and we're actually able to reach like a point of like kind of compromise where like, you know, we know that we like each other, but we're not committed to each other, and that we shouldn't close off like doors for ourselves and, you know, other options. Not because like we think that we can do better than each other, but because it's like we're still very young and figuring it all out, you know, which is what I was obviously trying to argue in the first place. But Mr. Monogamy over here. Anyways, yeah, so I don't know. I was hanging out with him the other day and then we were like talking. I mean, I found out that he's like slept with a couple people that I know, like friends and like mutuals and whatever, who all happen to be Asian and all happen to be like beautiful Asian baddies. But yeah, I found out that before he met me, he was seeing one of my friends, and then he actually told me that he shucked oysters for her.
Did you ask? You did ask. You asked.
No, he said like, "Oh, can I tell you something?" And I was like, "Okay." And he was like, "Well, like I was seeing this girl before you, and like I think you know her because I think you've mentioned her name in one of your stories."
No, but did you ask about the oyster thing?
Well, yes. I was joking. I was like, "Oh, did you shuck oysters for her too?" And he was like, "Haha, yeah."
And then you called me after to cry about it.
Shouty. Where? Girl, it's like, you know, I don't care. I don't care that I've had fucking sex with 20 people alone this year. Like, you do not fucking shuck oysters for me and then shuck oysters for another girl. Okay?
Is that because like oysters is the main thing that he does for you?
Like, I just think like to shuck oysters for someone is like to do something extremely special and intimate for them. To put your pussy down on a man.
Wait, so what is the thing
like,
that you...
girl, bye. Like, please. It's like riding a bike.
So what's the thing that you do that's super... What were the words you chose?
What do I do for him? I rub fucking Tiger Balm on his belly. That's what I fucking do. And I'd never fucking do that to another person. Ever.
Okay. Dude, ooh.
Real shit, right?
He hasn't got another Asian AFAB to rub Tiger Balm on his belly. Look into that.
Shouji. I was like, it actually like made me feel like a pang. Like it was like a pang of jealousy. And you know why? Like, if it was like some fucking trashy fucking white hoe that he was shucking oysters for, like, girl, I don't give a shit. But this friend of mine that he was seeing that he shucked oysters for too, she is like the sexier, more intelligent, more successful version of me, the version of me that doesn't have a fucked up bang.
But doesn't that mean...
and she's bilingual as well.
You can kind of speak Bahasa.
Sadikit.
But doesn't that mean he only shucks oysters for like really sexy people? And even if you think that that other person is sexier, that still means like you're sexy enough?
Like, I know that I'm sexy to somebody. Like, I know that... I know that, like, I'm a bad bitch, I'm a cunt. And it's like, you know, when he was like, I mean, he's done a lot for me, like, outside of the oysters. He's done many things for me, you know, like, and I think, like, I'm sure that some of these things were very individual to me, but it's like, damn, like, I just wanted to feel special. Like, you make me feel special. I wanted to feel special. And I think the fact that, like, something that I was so obsessed with him for, like, that I was so, like, grateful for him for doing for me.
You nicknamed him after that.
I literally nicknamed him Oyster Boy, and he was another fucking bitch's Oyster Boy. He was another girl's Oyster Boy, and she's got a fatter ass than me, and she's way fucking hotter than me. And I'm like, you know, so, like, if you like her so much, then why don't you just go marry her? But, okay, this is the thing. This is the thing. I swear to fucking God, I have never fucking been possessive of someone. Like I'm not even possessive of him for real. Like, if 100 girls...
Real.
If 100 girls wanted to fucking jump on his dick, like, literally, like, be my fucking guest. Like, you don't even have to wipe. You
Just
know,
make sure you're one of them.
Like, you know, when
Oh.
you suck his dick, let me know how my pussy tastes, ho. Like for real. But then it's like that's fine. I don't care. I don't care. I don't love Michelle. But it's like, yo, like you showered with her, like you shucked oysters with her, like, you know, you like you made a Spotify blend with her, like, you know.
You make Spotify blends with everyone. What are you talking about?
Like, is nothing sacred? Is nothing sacred?
Okay, you make Spotify blends with everyone, and people have different things that they would say is sacred. Like, sure, the oyster seems nice, but people do have different views on sex to you. Sorry to remind you.
That's what he said. He was like, oysters to you is what sex is to me. And I was like, girl, bye. Ethan said the only similarity is the smell. Gag it. But like, yeah, I don't know. I was just like, it made me feel a certain type of way. And I think it also, like, another layer of it was that, like, I'm just like another Asian to him. And like, I kind of questioned whether, like, in the beginning, he only wanted to, like, you know, see me or link with me because, like, you know, he was genuinely attracted to who I was, or because of the fact that I was just Asian. But then again, we did meet on Hinge, so he would have seen that I was a person of color. And that was most likely what drew him to me. But then I kind of wonder, like, what makes him stay?
I think that's important.
Yeah.
Because
like,
you agreed to meet, like, obviously it's different. He's not an Asian guy. You're not fetishizing a white guy, but you agreed to meet up with him based on not much. He offered you dinner. It's like you didn't, like, know each other well before.
Well, the only reason why I gave him a chance on Hinge was because I saw that he cooks. Like, and his occupation was chef.
What the fuck was that?
You know, like chef, like the movie.
Like the iDubbbz meme. Yeah. That's so stupid.
But like, yeah, like, you know, that was a big reason, but it wasn't because he was like, you know, a skinny mid-white boy that I wanted to crack.
Well, I think it's important to note that he may have a preference for Asian people. But I don't think that's why he's staying.
What would my ancestors say? Huh? Oh, they probably
Finally.
Yeah, they'd be like, good job, actually. His skin's so white like snow. That was what they would say. But like, no, I just feel like, I mean, but this is the thing, like me and like trust and believe, and like, you know, I've said this before and I'll say it again. If you are an Asian girl living in Melbourne, trust and believe we have jumped on the same dick. Like, I'm telling you right now, like like everything that you may have potentially contracted, baby, I contracted it too. Like, we are all jumping on the same guys. Like, ladies, leave your man at home. Sorry, I really don't know the rest of the words.
Okay, you don't have to keep
going. Is jumping. That's what I was trying to sing. But like, literally, like all the Asian baddies in Melbourne and we have all been sharing the same cocks multiple times. Like, you cannot be blind to this. Like, you actually have to be able to acknowledge this. Like, whatever man or multitudes of men or whatever that you've had sex with in the past year, yeah, I've fucked them all as well, you know? So why don't we just leave these white boys at home and like enter like an Asian polycule and just all like be together, because we've all tasted each other at this point. We've all been inside each other at this point.
Then maybe all the white guys will get together and be like, we have fucked all the same Asian.
Yeah, and then they can all like make out with each other. But like literally, like I am actually petitioning for this like Asian baddie polycule. Like, I want to fucking start it up, because like literally, like I think about that all the time. Like, all of my friends that I like have, you know, been in contact with due to this one degree of separation, which was a white man with an Asian fetish.
You should start that.
Yeah.
You can make it like a book club as well.
Yeah. But yeah, like I just think that like I don't know. Like, I mean, I know who I am, and I'm like, I think it's wrong for me to like feel like I'm in competition with like other people, you know, and like I would never fucking fight over like a fucking man with like a beautiful Asian woman, because at the end of the day, like I would choose her over him any day. But then it's like, I don't know, like I always feel like it gives me like a feeling of like inadequacy, because I feel like, you know, like there are parts of me that aren't as attractive or aren't as beautiful. But then again, I do think that like everybody kind of possesses that. Not you though.
Possesses what?
Like insecurity.
Comparison is the thief of joy. That's the saying? No, that's not the saying. I made that up.
Oh my God. Ethan, you're right. That is the saying. You ate that. That's so true. Wait.
You really had... You forgot that?
Comparison. Right.
What are you
Right.
doing?
No, you're actually so right though. Like literally, like I'm gonna fucking sit and be a fucking miserable little bitch. Like, wow, he fucking shucked oysters for other girls before me. It's like, you know, like whatever. He could shuck a million oysters for a million different girls, but I know that I will continue to live in his head rent free, and that he will never get enough of me, and that he will always be the most obsessed with me. And it's funny because my friend was the one who actually ended things with him. So, period. Yeah. The winner takes it all. But yeah, like I think like I don't know, relationships and dating, like it used to be so difficult for me to navigate, but now I feel like, bitch, like I got the power at my fingertips. Like I am the maker of my own destiny. Like
What is going on?
I can do whatever the fuck I want. I could be with whoever the fuck I wanted. Like literally, like anytime, any place. Like that's my power, and that's who the fuck I am, you know? So like, you know, and I'm so glad that I finally reached and unlocked my full potential, and as a result, I get to experience life at its best. Like, you know, I get to live life to the fullest. This isn't psychosis. Like, I'm just confident in myself now.
Right.
Totally.
Done. I'm not worried at all.
But yeah, no, like, I just feel like, yeah, it's so funny that I was like, I actually genuinely got jealous of the fact that, like, he had shucked oysters for another girl, but, like, I literally got fucking ramrodded and my fucking guts rearranged and turned inside out when I was in Hong Kong.
Yeah, girl. And how do you think that's meant to make him feel? A lot of men are insecure about their penises.
I just think it's different because I'm a person of color who's taking back my power. Okay, I'm taking back what's mine.
I think you're tired. You're
You're tired.
Oh.
But yeah, was there? Oh, you want to talk about therapy boots?
I was gonna. I can just save it for next week because I can expand upon it and just like do a recap of my year in therapy.
Okay. Was there a small thing that you wanted to talk about?
No, it's okay. That's all from me.
Okay. Well,
But
yeah.
I actually think like this. I think you've got this.
Thanks, doll.
The winner takes it all.
Okay, now you're just hitting random notes. Anyways, well, that's all from us. Hope you enjoyed this episode. There will be many more to come. I really want to do both parts of the vlog before I release this episode, so this might be a little late.
Well,
yeah, hopefully the monkey who edits our fucking vlogs and works tirelessly like a dog gets both of them out by the end of this week.
You're not a monkey.
You're looking at him, buddy. You're looking at him.
Okay, you need to go to bed, I think.
Need a nap so freaking bad.
I'm so freaking pissed.
Okay, well, thank you for listening. We love you all.
Love you, or I take all.
Oh, also, wait, one more thing. In Taiwan, I was talking about Ethan stimming like crazy. We were on the subway and I was sitting down and Ethan was standing up and he kept stepping on my feet and making like fucking stupid fucking noises like Miska, Muska, Mickey Mouse. And then this white American lady leaned over to me and said to me, "Do you want me to fix him for you?"
Now?
And I was like, "Oh, I'm okay. No. He's just like that."
She was just having fun.
Yeah, she was having a key. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about that because that was quite hilarious. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed and hope you also all like the vlogs as well. Please let us know if you enjoyed.
I like them.
Yeah, the 15 minutes that you got to watch.
Yep.
Okay.
It was 18 minutes. But bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Make sure to watch next week's episode where we talk about things. 71.
Yeah, and yeah, I think it's gonna be a good year for us.
Yeah, we can talk about that next
We're
one.
reaching the home stretch.
Yeah, stretch, whole stretch. What was that?
Sorry, I just got another flashback to my Hong Kong trade. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Bye.
Wait. Morning, babe. Excuse me. Do you shave your pussy?